How's it going, everybody? Rybread here today, and we're going to be continuing our New York Yankees franchise mode in MLB The Show 17. So if you remember, we finished the season off not so hot. We were, I think, the worst team in the American League East. But I do think this is a roster that definitely has potential to grow. And I definitely think we're going to be a contender for next year. That's for darn sure. But we got a lot of people to sign, as you can see up here. Lots of potential players, too. But first things first, let's go ahead and sign guys that we want in the minors. So if you guys are, ooh, yeah, no, that's way too much for this guy. He's a 50 overall relief pitcher. You don't want to pay him $24,000 per week. So yep, there we go. That's exactly the kind of contract we want to offer out. There we go. Yep. These little oh wait, withdraw offer. Yeah, as I was saying, like these guys who want real like big boy money, big boy contracts. You don't really want to keep them around because they're gonna. It adds up. I know you guys are only seeing like $24,000 per week, but still, that's a decent amount of money per week that you have to dish out for just minor league options. We'll just go ahead and keep going up here. Actually, let's go by position. There we go. Oh, signed? Did we already sign these guys? Okay, I guess we did. Right fielders. Okay, yeah, we definitely want to sign both of these guys, but we'll go ahead and start with, perfect. Billy McKinney. Only wants 1 year at 90,000, so he's 23B potential. So we'd like to see a decent amount of growth out of him. Aaron Judge, I was kind of hoping he'd grow a little bit more, but his potential went down. Tito Polo, yep, we'll go ahead and sign him. Blake Rutherford, we definitely want to re-sign. Yeah, he's worth 100,000. And that means Mason Williams. Nope, we aren't going to re-sign him, but probably we'll end up re-signing Clint Frazier. Trey Ambergy, all right. Mark Payton, yep, there we go. Jake Cave, yep. And then we'll wait for Conforto. Oh wow, we got plenty of shortstops. Maybe a guy like Didi Gregorius. Sorry, I say that name way too fast every time. Didi Gregorius, we'd go ahead and sign because he could be depth. Because I think Gleyber Torres is actually going to have a nice jump, and we could make him the starting shortstop this upcoming season. But let's go ahead and keep re-signing some players. Ronald Torres, no thank you. Pete Corzemba, or Cosma, not Corzemba. Corzemba's a YouTuber. He does basketball videos. So if you guys like basketball videos, go ahead and check out Mike Corzemba. Make an offer. Yep, there we go. Yeah, these guys. Oh, I don't know if I want this guy. No, definitely don't want him. Yunel Escobar. Ooh, we'll have to see what we want to do there. Yep, Solak. Yep, there we go. Perfect. And then Jorge Mateo. Wait. Anybody that wants a real contract, we're going to wait on. Chris Carter. Nope. Yep, these guys we want to wait on. And then as far as catchers are concerned, this guy I definitely want back. I'd like Austin Romine back, but we're going to wait and see how much he wants. These two guys right here look like guys that, yep. And then we can go ahead and let Eddie Rodriguez go. Relief pitchers, starting at the bottom. He wants a big contract. We'll go with Pinder. Also wants a big contract. Yep, there we go. He wants a big contract. Well, not big, but they want real deal contract versus these minor league options. We'll get to those guys eventually because you're probably not going to get a team full of players that don't want actual money. But I'd like to get as close to that as I can because that leaves us a lot of money to go ahead and spend up in the majors instead of down here. We don't want to give this guy $50,000 per week. He's never going to see the MLB in his entire career. So, there we go. Yeah, now we're getting into players that want bigger contracts. So we'll go ahead here and keep signing these guys. I just want to show you guys how I handle contracts. I may end up cutting this out in future seasons. Just because I don't think this is necessarily worth it. Oh, Justice Sheffield. Yep, we'll go ahead and wait on him. Yep, perfect. Yep, there we go. Oh, wait. I went way too fast on that one. Contract renewable is usually a good sign that they want a little bit more. I think that's it. Yep, that's all of our free agents. So we'll go ahead. Oh, I think we need to do a coach too. Let's go ahead and look at the coaches here. Yeah, we need a pitching coach. We need a new pitching coach. So basically all that matters is the attribute grade. So I'm going to scroll down here and see if there's any more A's. No, it doesn't look like it, so we'll go up. And I'd like to find the lowest A with all the pluses. I know that might be a little bit hard to find, -1 velocity, but he's a pretty good pitching coach. That guy's better. Is he? Yeah. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and sign Garrett Paget. Hopefully, give him $3 million. There we go. Bump that up just a little bit. There we go. Nobody else has offered him yet because we haven't advanced today. So we'll go ahead and advance today. Yep, these are all the guys that have re-signed with us. Sorry. I'm losing my train of thought here. All right, now is the time where we decide who do we want to keep and who do we want to let go of. We'll go ahead. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and start in the majors right now since we have $3.52 million worth of cash flow. Definitely want to sign. Oh, wow. He wants $6.6 million per year. So you know what? We'll go ahead and only sign him for 2 years. He's definitely going to be a star for us. Offer him that. Dylan Betances. Ooh, let's only sign him for 2 years because that's a lot cheaper of a contract. And who knows, he might ask for less than 2. Wow, he only wants 4.7 versus, what was that, 6.6 he wanted? Yeah, 4.7 right there. Yeah, that should be good. We'll go 9.5 for 2 years. That seems to work. Michael Pineda, definitely a guy we want to get back. He's going to want the same amount for every year, so we'll go ahead and offer him 4 years at the amount he wants in the rotation. So that's $428,000 per week. Michael Conforto, 2, 3, 4. We'll go 4 years just because he's only looking for $3 million per year. And that way we'd have a guy like this locked up for a little bit longer. I know we could get him cheaper, 1 year at 1.1, but looking long-term, I think he's going to be a long-term outfielder. As far as, we're not going to get somebody better than him or somebody to replace him. Ooh, we're only going to sign this guy for 1 year because he only wants $640,000. Plus, I don't think Ryan Dull, he's a good reliever, don't get me wrong, but I don't think I want him around too much longer. Just because I think we're going to have better players. Tyler Clippard, how did he play? He is 33, so maybe we'll go ahead and offer him 1 year at 4.6. That is fine in the bullpen. Corey Guerin in the bullpen too. If he doesn't want he doesn't want a lot of money for just 2 years, so I'm okay with that contract for sure. I'll get down to 1.6 there. There we go. I'll do 1.5 just because. Greg Bird, definitely somebody we want for a while here. We'll go ahead. Oh God, I'm decreasing the amount. I wanted to decrease the years. He wants 3.4 million per year. There we go. We'll go ahead and offer him that. Now these are a couple guys. Oh, Trevor Bauer, we traded for him, so I definitely want to retain him. 3.6 million per year. We're gonna have to make a decision on Yunel Escobar whether or not I want to keep him. Tommy Lane. Wow, depending on how. Oh, he only wants 1.1 million. I can do that. I can swing that. I can swing 1.1 million per year. Perfect. Chris Card. Oh, Severino, definitely a guy we want to get back. He's looking for 4.4 million per year. You know what? 2 years at 1.5. But if we'll go 5 years at 4. No. We'll just do 1.5 a year. We'll actually, you know what? We'll tell him he'll be a rotational guy, which means he'll be much happier with a lower salary per year. Let's see here. And boom, there we go. All the way up at 3.1 per year. That's only 117 per week for the next 4 years. Gleyber Torres is a guy I want to re-sign. 3 years seems like the perfect amount for that. There we go. And he's going to be a platoon player. He might even be a starter. Selman, we want Selman back. We're only going to do 2 years because he only wants 850 per year. So I definitely do that contract in a heartbeat. All right, so there's the amount of contracts I feel like giving out for today, and then we'll sign the middle-of-the-road players as soon as all of these guys accept their contracts or not. So Pineda, yep, Severino, Betances, Clippard, Lane, Sanchez, Bird, Bauer, Dull. Yep, there we go. So all those guys have, they would all have, they all have potential and they all have a contract. Now it's time to go to sign the rest of the players. Oh my God, I don't know where my mind is, guys. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, Jesus, come on. I'm thinking about too much at once here. I gotta just. Oh, Aaron Judge. Yeah, sorry, I completely forgot about. Oh shit, he wants a lot of money. Yeah, 3.5 million per year. I don't know if I'm willing to pay him that yet. And he's going to be an everyday player. So can we get now? We'll just tell him he'll be in the platoon like he wants. There we go. Let's go by position again. Right fielders, center fielders. Yep, we'll go ahead and sign Clint Frazier. How many years can we get him for? 3 years because he's only 23. Wants $1.4 million per year. And then as far as the roster is concerned, this is really nice. We still have Jacoby Ellsbury, but Clint Frazier, Mason Williams. So we don't need Mason Williams essentially because we have Diego Ibarra. So we don't want to offer him a contract. No left fielders. Oh yes, Didi Gregorius. Depending on how much he wants $2.6 million for 2 years. How much is that per? That's actually not bad. That's under $100,000 per week. We've still got $1.9 million in cash flow available too. So this guy. How many shortstops do we have actually? Torres. So Torres and Cosma are 2 guys that I don't necessarily know if we need. Depending on how much does he want? He wants $640,000 for 1 year. I can definitely do that. Let's see here, get down to $640. Yeah, because that's only what, $24,000 per week, and then we'll let Pete Cosma go. Escobar. I don't foresee him doing a ton for us next year. I know he was a decent hitter. Actually, he didn't have that great of a season at 275, but I think he was our best at-bat guy. I'd like to bring him back, but I'd like to also see what else is out there in free agency. Oh, not what I wanted to do. We'll go this way now. Oh, God, we still got a lot of relief pitchers to sign. Yeah, well, I guess we got plenty of cash flow, so we can go ahead and offer some of these top-end guys some money here. We'll go ahead and give him $640,000 for 1 year. That's fine. Nope, because he's 32. This guy, he's pretty young. Oh, wow. I'm fine with that. If you want 5 years at $600,000, I'm okay with that. 4 years, he wants $640,000 per year. Oh God, I went way too far. $650. There we go. R.J. Graham also wants $640 per year. Colton Brewer wants. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, there we go. 3 years works for him. Jonathan Holder. There we go. Luis Cessa. Yep, that's perfect. How many do we have and how many do we need? We have 23. We only need 15, but I'd like to have a couple extra. Okay, yep, these guys are all accepted. Yeah, it would tell me down in managed contracts there's not any pending offers. Oh, Jorge Mateo. I didn't go far enough. Starting pitchers, let's see here. Justice Sheffield. Wow, he only wants $640,000 for 3 years. I'll take that. Let him grow down there. Yes, this guy, $80,000 for 1 year. Chad Green. Yeah, $640,000. I can do that. John Neese, don't want to re-sign him. Jordan Montgomery actually came up and did something decent for us. And then this guy, yep, $700. There we go. Joe Mantiply. I know he's beat, but you know what? We'll go ahead and see if he does anything for us. 4 years is fine. 26, Ben Heller. There we go. Closing pitchers, catchers, Austin Romine. I think I can find a better catcher in free agency. Who do we have? Sanchez, and then Romine is our second best. But Kellen Deglin is basically the same overall. Chris Carter. You know what? Let's go ahead and re-sign him for not too big of a contract. We'll sign him for 2 years. 2.2 per year. That's a much nicer contract than I thought he was going to want. He's a good slugger to have coming off your bench. Oh, Jorge Mateo. Definitely somebody I want to retain. 3 years at 1.4 per year. Perfect. This guy can just go. Escobar's, we're letting him walk. He's walking. He's walking. All right, so we'll go ahead and simulate another day, and I think that is all the guys that we want to sign. I might have. Let's go check up on our coach. See if we're still pending offers. Yeah, we're still the number one guy. Don't worry about his attribute grade being C there. There's a little bit of a glitch anyway, so don't worry too much about that, guys. I don't know if we're going to get any of the season in here. We might just get up to spring training and go ahead and stop. Pending contracts. Anybody here that I want to go ahead and offer a contract to? No. John Neese, we're going to let him walk. Romine, because I can sign these guys back again or somebody similar to them in free agency. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get right into free agency, and boom, there we go. We're in free agency. Ooh, lots of players up top here that we could go after for a couple years. $51 million for 4 years. Geez, I wonder what that is. That would be a great right fielder, and we could put Judge on the bench. But we do need a third baseman, so Plouffe is out there. He's actually a pretty good hitter, but a guy like Brandon Phillips is out there as well at second base. There's Chase Utley. Eric Hosmer, ooh, at first base. Jeez, how much is he gonna want though? Oh my God, that's actually a lot of money. Yeah, we could give him 5 years. And can he play? Oh, the question is, can Greg Bird Greg Bird? I think can play. Man, that'd be a nice player to have. He's qualified though, which means we'd probably have to give up a pick or somebody. And actually, no, that's not how it works in baseball, right? You get a pick. Oh, look at that. Some catchers. There's Romine. So he's the best young catcher option. How much would Nick Hundley want? A lot of money, $4.9 million. Romine is only going to want $1.8 million. And that's actually, wait, is this guy a better hitter? Yeah, this guy's a better hitter than he is. Joe Lobatone. This guy, he's much older though. So you know what? Let's go ahead and offer him a contract. We'll give him 2 years because he only wants $640,000 per year. I definitely make that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's super easy. That's an easy call. Let's go ahead here and see, can Greg Bird or somebody like that play third base, because we don't really have a third baseman, but if we turn to a guy like Greg Bird, he can't play third. Chris Carter can't play third. Can Starlin Castro? He can play shortstop. Yeah, where's the shortstops? There we go. Didi Gregorius can actually play third. Or, yeah, Didi Gregorius might actually become our third baseman. Greg Bird, though, is our first baseman, and he's growing. So you know what? As nice as it would be to sign a guy like, where is he? Eric Hosmer here, 28, 83, you know. He doesn't hit too well, apparently. But you know what? Let's go ahead and see who else is out there. Third baseman. There's Trevor Plouffe, but there's also Didi Gregorius. He was actually he was an all-star last year. So yeah, he actually hits pretty well and can play multiple positions. So you know what? Ooh, or a guy like Todd Frazier. You know what? A guy like Todd Frazier has similar contact, but he's also a much better power hitter. I know, and he's from New Jersey. If he wants to be close to home, that might be something where we could offer to him. You know what? Let's go ahead and offer Todd Frazier a contract. Oh, wait, he wants 6.8 per year. Plouffe wants 5.1 per year. So, yeah, guys, there it is. There's our decision made for us. Trevor Plouffe, we're going to offer him a contract since we don't have a third baseman. Actually, you know what? Let's decrease the salary just a little bit because 4.5 I think should be fine because we're still his number one offer. So as Drupal Cabrera's out there, Jose Reyes is out there. So it looks like the Mets let 2 of their guys walk. Let's see here. A potential, but no. Ooh, this guy, this 19-year-old. Wow, this guy can hit too. This Craig Cardenas probably is his name. Yeah, he's a B potential, 19 years old. Definitely gonna offer him, a contract. I don't know. It'd be stupid not to offer that guy a contract. Let's see here. You got to just kind of scour for people that you want. Andrew McCutchen would be a big splash signing, and you know, as far as oh wait, what happened to our starting rotation? Where's what's his face? Severino is. Oh, did they send him down to the minors? Starting pitchers: Luis Severino moved to MLB. There we go. That's fine now, and he should. There we go. So this is our starting rotation again. We've got a decent bullpen. I'm okay with it. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with our bullpen. Lineup-wise, we don't have... What is it? What position are we missing? Third. We are trying to sign a third baseman. So we will go ahead and what have we offered here? Offers Plouffe, Cardenas, and Romine. So Plouffe will step right in and be a third baseman for us. And then this guy will actually be a prospect that we can hopefully will grow for us out in the outfield. Closing pitchers because we need. Oh God, Houston Street. I don't know if I want him. What would you like to do? Nah. None of these guys are really important. Catchers. These guys would be nice, but we don't really need a catcher. We're just looking for a backup, so that's why I'm signing Romine. I think it's Romine. Maybe something like that. Ooh, this guy's a good contact hitter. Age 33, from Florida. You know, we could sign him. I'm looking at. He can play third base too. So we did offer Plouffe, but Danny Valencia is actually really good at contact. Plouffe is a good all-around player and he's a good defender too. So we'll go ahead and give him a contract as Drupal Cabrera can play second or third. I'm not just going to go out handing. I'm not going to go around. Wow, Gerard Dyson can run, man. I did not realize that. Oh my God, he's only 33 from Mississippi. He's a good hitter too. So, but in left field, we already have Brett Gardner and Conforto. You know what? We could even go for a better center fielder than wow. The Kansas City Royals either lost everybody in free agency or are going for people in free agency. Lorenzo Cain could be a guy because as far as center fielding is concerned, I don't think there's anybody that we have here. Yeah, Jacoby Ellsbury's 34.78. We could even look to trade him away or play Brett Gardner at center too. There's another option instead of signing somebody. Or we could, you know what? I think I might go ahead and try and sign Andrew McCutchen, just because I think we could definitely do it. That would be, oh my God, that's a lot of money per week. We'll get him 3 years. If he's a star, how low can we go? Because I know we've got other offers out there. $500,000 per week. Oh my God, we are definitely the #1 offer. So we'll just, you see, I like to be able to do this and just check. So we'll go, can we give him 300 or you know what, let's go with $444 per week. There we go, we're still the #1 offer. So that'd be awesome if we could go ahead and get Andrew McCutchen, because he would be in there while Aaron Judge grows down. Probably send him down to the minors or leave him on the bench. There we go. Any prospects down? Any prospects down here that are looking interesting? Yeah, because Brandon Phillips, I mean, he'd be nice. There's also Denard Span for the outfield. I'm okay with Jacoby Ellsbury for now. John Lackey, Lance Lynn. These are guys that could be starters, but I think we got our starting rotation set. They just need to grow. Gerard Dyson could even play center field too. That'd be a nice center fielder for us. You know, I think I'm going to keep it the way it is. I don't want to sign these older players that might not come in and do anything. I'm just looking here for players with some potential that we could. Yeah, we found that guy. Ooh, here's a 19-year-old. Oh yes, and look at that mustache, guys. Like, can we just pause for a second and admire that mustache? This is definitely a guy that is a New York Yankee. Although he's going to have to actually. Never mind. He's going to have to shave that off. There's no facial hair if you're a Yankee. Hey, Curtis Granderson, bring him back to the Yankees. Am I right about that? There's no facial hair. Can you grow mustaches as a Yankee? I think mustaches are allowed. You just can't grow the rest of your facial hair out, right? Or is it absolutely no facial hair? Tom Green here. We'll go ahead and offer him a contract. See, these are young potential guys who have a chance at growing for us. So you got to do your due diligence. You got to build a roster from the ground up. You can't just say, oh, I'm just going to sign all the top players because I'm the Yankees and blah, 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 blah. I want to actually find these guys who've got some potential because, if you guys notice, we don't have a ton of potential in the system already. So we'll go ahead and give these young guys with some potential an offer because, there's lots of C's and D's in the Yankees organization, but I don't see a lot of B's and whatnot. Oh, there's a Roberto Valentine. I don't think I'm going to go much lower than this just because of how much cash flow. Let's go ahead and simulate a day. McCutchen is no longer interested in the Yankees offer. Accepted. Greg Holland. Ooh, okay. So, what's his face is no longer interested. Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. So, 64.5 for 5 years. 64.5 for 5 years. That's $12.9 million per year. Is that? I could do that. I could definitely do that and sign him for 5 years. 12 I'll give him $13 million per year just because then we could definitely $13 million per year. Perfect. That's there. You know what? Let's go right there. Yes, there we go, guy. Oh wow, he definitely wants to come to us. So we could even get away with paying him a little bit less than $12.9 million per year. Let's go ahead here. Offer him, let's say 12.6. Okay, 5 years is what he wants. 12.6 is even enough. Make an offer. Let's go underneath. Let's go 12.4 and see about that, because that definitely helps out our cash flow to sign other players as well, and maybe down the line. 12.4 million. That's only $472,000 per week. That's only a little bit more than I was offering. $470,000 per week. Perfect. There we go. Transactions. These are the players. Greg Holland, that's that closer, went to the Tigers. All right, interesting. So an AL team picks up a good closer. Jake Arrieta is still a free agent, I think. Yep. Nope. I don't think we want to sign these pitchers, but I definitely would think Andrew McCutchen is a guy that'll come in right away and the dude is just all around solid. 27 home runs, 90 RBIs, and batted 295. So he's definitely somebody that'll come in and help us change this culture that we've sort of developed as far as, last season. Eric Hosmer would be another nice guy if we don't get McCutchen, but I don't think we'd be able to offer them both a contract as a just-in-case scenario. So these two guys are going to eat up a lot of that cash flow, but I'm not too worried about it. We are the Yankees, after all. Hey, Craig Cardins. Yep, there's that young potential. Garrett Paget has accepted our offer as the pitching coach, and Jake Arrieta is going to another NL Central team in the St. Louis Cardinals. Interesting. And Hosmer is going over to the American League, staying in the American League and going over to Los Angeles to play for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. All right, is McCutchen still? Are we still the #1 team? Yep, we're still the #1 team as far as McCutchen. God, look at San Francisco's trying to deal out all their money to Yu Darvish, Andrew McCutchen. Are we still the #1 guy for everybody we offered? Yep. So I'm okay with that. I don't know how much it's going to impact our cash flow, but we'll go ahead and see. Completed. There we go. This is exciting, guys. I really hope we get these two. If we get these two players, I would definitely put us in the conversation for at least playoffs. Let's see here. Why? There we go. McCutchen is no longer. Yes. Austin Romine. Astros are offering us a trade, so they want. What? Second baseman Nick Solak for relief pitcher, who is Tony Sipp. Oh, there he is. He's 79-34. Nick, you know what? We got plenty of second basemen in the system here. I'm gonna go ahead and make this trade for a decent. Yeah, there we go. Accept that trade. Manage contracts. Oh God, we still have plenty of the Mets came in and topped our offer at $68.5 million for 5 years. He's almost got topped off. $68.5 million. Wow. So people are trying to undercut 68.5, right? Was that the number? I'll go ahead and go 68.6. Screw you, Mets. Andrew McCutchen is mine. Wait, I didn't notice the impact on the cash flow. 68.6. Because we did sign Plouffe, I believe. 68 point. I just like saying that name too. 68.6 puts us down to that's still a reasonable amount of cash flow. There we go. So offers. Plouffe has yet to accept our offer, so that might actually cut into it for 3 years. 13.6. There's a lot of math to be done. I don't know. Transactions. Melky Cabrera is now up on the Astros. Cool. It's kind of cool to see all these players change teams. Manage contracts, offers. Yep, we're still the #1 team as far as the guys we want to go ahead and get. So let's go ahead and Trevor Plouffe has accepted the offer. Yankees can no longer afford Andrew McCutchen. Yes, I'd like to stop simulating because I would really like to afford Andrew McCutchen. 68.5. Wait, why can't we offer 68.5? We can definitely offer 68.5. Or 68.6, anyway. Yeah, 68.6 is definitely something we can afford. Yeah, the game's trying to screw me out of Andrew McCutchen. So, you know what? We're persistent, though. We're going to go ahead and sign this guy. We're not going to have a lot of cash flow, I don't think. The Yankees can no longer afford Andrew McCutchen. What? What? Oh, and of course that young... Oh, my God. Why couldn't I afford... competitive tax... What is it? Would I be paying him... 60... Would it be because of the competitive balance tax, maybe? The threshold is $188 million. With his $60 million contract, that would have put us... Oh, no, it would not have... I'm pissed now, guys. We could have had Andrew McCutchen, but the game just screwed us out of him. I don't know what the hell just happened, but... All right. Maybe a guy like... that pisses me off because if I didn't accept that trade for that... relief pitcher, are they saving room for other players too, or what the hell is going on? Or I don't know. So it looks like we lost out on Andrew McCutchen. God, that makes me so frustrated. And he went to the Mets too, which makes me even more frustrated. So they're gonna have a ridiculous outfield in New York. Let's go ahead and check it out down here. Yep, there he is, Andrew McCutchen, $12.3 million per year, which is what we were offering. I don't know why we couldn't give McCutchen a contract, but If you guys know, let me know, but I'm actually upset about that. Let's see here. We'll go. I don't think there's anybody else we need to sign. What about this roster? Let's go ahead and check out by position. Yep. Oh, we might need to sign another right fielder just because. Well, we do have a. We're gonna release him. There we go. Release him. Yep. Yeah, because we could always put a guy like Brett Gardner over in right field, or a guy like who's got the better arm. Oh, Brett Gardner's definitely got the better arm. So we'll go ahead and put Gardner in right field, and Conforto stays in left, and then Ellsbury will stay at center. And, well, depending on what Aaron Judge does, if he becomes, like, in the 70s, I might upseat Jacoby Ellsbury or put Gardner at right field. So we have Didi Gregorius. We did sign Trevor Plouffe, so now he can play third base for us. Didi Gregorius and Gleyber Torres will be battling it out for shortstop. This guy, Donovan, yeah, we'll just go ahead and release him. Let's see here. Cito Culver, there we go. We can get rid of him. Wow, we got lots of good second baseman prospect now. And lots of young prospects, too, so that's cool to see. Starlin Castro is getting a decent amount of money for us. There we go. We can release this guy because he's no longer on the team. There we go. Eddie Rodriguez, release him because he's no longer on the team. Just so we know just so we have a realistic expectation of who we have. Yeah, no, you can go release. So you guys can go ahead and check out these names. I'm not going to stop and read them all because there's a whole bunch of pitchers in the system now. Yeah, so let's go down here. So we retained the most of our players. Yep. There we go. This guy can go ahead and leave. And there we go. That's all the players we have. We are short on right fielders, but we have 6 center fielders and 6 left fielders to make up for those 2 right fielders. Yeah, so that we're not hurting at any position. Maybe catcher. Maybe I just go sign a double A or single A catcher. I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. That's not too important, though. Manage contracts. Catchers, blah, blah, blah. None of you. Has anybody got any potential? Just a decent guy down there for the somebody who doesn't want Pete Hackman. He only wants 70,000, so I can do that. Closing pitchers, no, those guys aren't worth it in my opinion. And wow, I've never seen F potential in this game. But Maurice Lopez, congratulations, you're the first. Wow, that is just awful. I feel so bad. Like if he ever played this game and saw he had an F potential and was like 47 overall, I'd feel bad. If that was me. Oh, here's another prospect. Go ahead and offer him a contract. So we're scouring for potential right now. Not a lot left as far as starting pitching is concerned, but John Lackey's still there. But no, he's going to plummet as far as overall. Jesse Chavez is still there. But nope, there we go, guys. So that ends free agency for us. I think there's lots more to do. Eric Davies. And yep, Hackman. So this is the last day. Lorenzo Cain signed with the Seattle Mariners. Kansas City has claimed, okay, fine. Baltimore, okay, that's fine. Yep. Oh, we got to start protecting players for the Rule 5 draft. You know what? There might be some players we go ahead and sign in the Rule 5 draft. 40-man roster. Let's go ahead and at the top of the AAA. Are you on the 40-man? Yep. Oh, wait. What did I just do? Oh, I hit sort. Whew. I thought I didn't see him anymore, and I got really nervous. Clint Frazier, nope, he's good. We'll go ahead and actually let's sort by potential here. Anybody that's not on the 40-man that I want to go ahead and keep. There we go. So perfect. Still sorting by potential. Double A roster. Add to 40-man roster. Yep. Okay. This Diego Ibarra. Julio. Yep. Add you to the 40-man. This guy definitely Tom Green. Add to 40-man. Wow, did we just sign him? I think we did just sign him. Damn, that's a really, really good prospect to have. Oh, wait, this guy, add to 40-man. Yep. Phil, add to 40-man. How many players do we have on the 40-man now? 6. Oh, we have 40. Perfect. And we have one too many players in the MLB, so actually, oh, shoot, I'm not sorting by the right thing here. Sort by overall. And just as Sheffield, you can go to the AAA. Actually, Brian Mitchell, go to the AAA. Perfect. Because we'll leave Sheffield up here just in case, he jumps. And there we go. And, yep, arbitration, we don't need to do that. Let's go ahead and simulate through here. All contracts must be tendered. Oh, the Cardinals are offering us a trade. So, they want, so we could get Brett Cecil, 31-year-old B potential 75 relief pitcher for catcher Austin Romine, who we just re-signed. And, yeah, we don't need him necessarily. And Roberto Valentine, and we got two guys right ahead of him who are top 50 prospects. Our relief pitching could look pretty good after that. Well, let's see here. We got Betances is not the closer. Chapman is the closer. So we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we have somebody up here, right? It's what's his face? He's a 67, right? Brian Mitchell's the long reliever. And then there was somebody else. I think it was Sheffield actually was one of the long relievers. But Brett Cecil, you know what? We can go ahead and, yeah, you know what? I kind of want this trade. You know what? I think we can do better than that. We can definitely do better than that, in my opinion. What does this team need, though, as far as what this team needs, trades, update your trade block. There we go. So we are bad at shortstop, center field. You can always use more relief pitching. We're actually really, really good in relief pitching. Starting pitching too. Third base, why not? Because you never know. And catcher. Oh, you can't add more than that. So pitching, you know what? We don't need center field because we've got outfielders galore. Shortstop and third base, and then starting in relief pitchers. And there's nobody here that I would throw on. You know what? Jacoby Ellsbury. I'll throw him on the trade block just to see what happens here because we got enough outfielders that I think we'd be fine if he wasn't still here. Go to draft, and nobody's picking anybody so far because you have to keep them in the majors. That's the thing. Oh, look, and it came to an end. Nobody drafted. I didn't even get the pick. So awesome. Rangers are offering us a trade. First baseman Chris Carter. For shortstop, who's not very good. Whoa, wait. Catcher, Jimenez, and the shortstop, who's not good at all. Definitely, that's a decline. That's definitely declining. Winter meetings. So Ian Kinsler now signs with the... Oh, wait. Are there still free agents that we could sign? Brandon Phillips is out there as a guy we could sign. Just as a utility player, I guess. And Alex Dickerson for the outfield. Not too bad. You know what? Brandon Phillips, how did you hit last year? He hit all right, not too great. He's on the decline. He's 36. Do we need more infielders? Let me go ahead and just flip through the infield. So we got Bird, Castro, Plouffe, Torres or Gregorius. No. We don't need any more infielders. All right. Oh, they made a trade. Mariners. Oh, they Drew Smiley and, oh, God, ignore that. Salvador Perez from the Royals for Kinsler and McCann. Okay, interesting. So we'll just go ahead and keep simulating here, see what happens. Probably nothing's going to... Oh, the Royals are offering us a trade. Mike Moustakas, a good third baseman. For Tanaka, are you guys crazy? We would get relief pitcher Matt Strom and then shortstop Alcides Escobar. I'd love to work with this trade, because Moustakas would be a nice guy to get. Because I think he was he a free agent? He hits all right. He's on the way up. He's growing too. Hunter Dozier is actually a really good prospect, but not for Tanaka. Let's go ahead and see if they still want to make that trade. The Royals, was it? Yes. The Royals. See if we can go ahead and get third baseman Mike Moustakas and relief pitcher Matt Strom. And they wanted Tanaka. No thanks, but I would be willing to give you a guy like Tyler Clippard, and a guy like Trevor Plouffe, and Jacoby Ellsbury? Nah, that's not even close. We'd have to give him a guy like Diego Ibarra, or, yeah. None of these, yeah, no way. That's fine. We don't need to go ahead and we don't need that trade anyway. We signed ourselves a third baseman who's just about as good. Let's go ahead and simulate up here. I hope the computer offers us another trade. These are interesting trades that they're coming through. And we're almost up to the end here, guys, so... and tomorrow's the last day to re-sign free agents, and spring training has begun. So, a lot of talking in this video, a lot of signing, not a lot of action. I don't know what the hell happened with signing, what's his face, McCutchen. You know what? Just for the hell of it, make trade. Let's go to the Mets and see if they'll give us. Oh, McCutchen's now an 88. You know what? Screw it. McCutchen. All. What do they want? Oh, wow. So, yeah, we can't get McCutchen. Interesting. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm done trading with the Mets unless it's like a good trade. So let's check out your 2018 New York Yankees. As far as pitching rotation is concerned, we got Tanaka, who's up to a 93, Pineda up to 88, Bauer up to 88, Bauer up to 80, Severino up to 80, Selman up to a 76. Closing pitcher Chapman still at a 91, Clipper at 84, Dahl 80, Betances still at an 88, Guerin at an 81, Justice Sheffield is an 80 or a 67. There's how that's looking. Lineups. Here we go. Trevor Plouffe at third base is a 74. Brett Gardner's now an 86. Sanchez is a 90. Carter's an 80. Bird's an 81. Conforto's an 81. Starlin is an 84. Jacoby Ellsbury is an 80. Didi Gregorius is a 78. Gleyber Torres is a 73. Yeah. Oh, and there's one more player. Aaron Judge is up to a 71 now, guys. So, and yeah, he might be happy if he's a platoon player. If we just go ahead and throw him in there at probably not third base. Oh, wait, no. We don't want to. He's up to a 73 when you put him in there. Same thing with Plouffe is now up to a 76 because he's actually playing. But yeah, so I will set the batting lineups and pitching rotations as they should be after we get spring training done. But for now, that ends this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for talking so much and not having a lot of action. It would have been a bigger splash if the computer didn't jip us out of Andrew McCutchen. We'll see what we can do about it for the rest of the season. I think we're going to have a good season. Definitely a wild card contender. If you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like on that like button. And go ahead and subscribe so you guys are updated when I post my new content. And I thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one.